here for Talon because this is a map they have never lost in official
expecting
play
Gen.G
in a VCT match. They've lost it in off-season
stuff. Pretty good
sure,
plan against this. Solo
VCT,
Astra.
They have yet to drop bind.
Lay the numbers on us. How many wins?
6-0.
There you go.
Since 2023. They only played it once in 2023, to be fair.
Minor aside, I feel like today, first time I've ever seen Frost not wearing a hat.
I was just thinking that.
Really weird. It's like
I didn't know he had hair.
It's like seeing the Pringles guy with no mustache.
He could have been bald for all I knew.
Well, already, we're off to the races. His Governor's going up and over the top, and Karan is just shooting him out of the sky like a clay
Nice
pigeon.
shot.
Pan, however, holding things
Nice
down.
shots.
Finds two outside over by Fountain.
Great stuff from Ban.
Meantime, Cruz on a deep lurk. Karan tagged up.
Yeah, they got to kill over towards A, but then insta push towards short, and
could very well bring this pistol
Ban
round
disowned them.
conclusion as Talon are already out in front.
Yeah, they really had a good read on the start of this round. Just sending out Governor as the sacrificial lamb to buy them some extra time and space to set the crunch on the push out, and another kill for Ban.
The fake A, I mean, they got the reaction, yeah.
Towards that ultimate, a couple players dangerously low, but Cruz gets the
We've seen a couple of pistols recently where it looks like they know what the reaction is every single time on these pistols, and they just hold and punish it.
Right off the rip, we saw something that... So I had a chance to talk with Frost the other day, and he saw me on Plat Chat, and he's like, I want to talk to you about a few things. And I'm like, oh, this ought to go well. But no, it was totally fine. He's actually quite nice. And he was telling me that, you know, the thing about Governor is that Governor will do whatever it takes to win. Governor doesn't care about a stat line that much.
Sure.
Governor wants to do whatever it means that the team wins. And this round was a great example of that. He just dives out on his own.
He absolutely sends it over towards A, yeah.
As one should, you know, or should not carry, I should say.
But even more so, you know, like, stats really don't mean anything to Governor.
A win is a win. As planting the feet, headshot does come across. Texture going to get knocked down and taken out.
Yeah, good news is the Ban probably is going to have his ult for next round.
Their advantage is, you know, as well as the weaponry, very much in the hands here of Talon as they look for a relatively clean 2-0 start.
Just love to get some value out of Jet on this flank. See if you can prevent any more guns from being dropped. Be super nice, because you know eventually Gen.G's going to have to make their move. Time ticks down.
Talon the king of pistols. Yeah, like the opposite of T1, right?
Do any more damage.
They win every pistol. T1 loses every pistol.
Clear on the haunt, Cruz.
Oh,
Dobbed up a bit here in the corner, but no one really able to push out of this smoke here. Widely, they are contained. Foxy will be able to find one kill. Gets an opportunity.
Yeah, I got bailed out at the end here.
Does survive with 24 HP, but Talon,
Ban didn't manage to get a kill, but still one away from an orb.
Good start.
They can make a good planner on this.
Looking really clean. Again, just sending Governor out ahead to scout here for Primi.
Waiting for bangers today and do that. There's good games just all day.
Jip Boys in the wings just in case things go awry. That's something that having the Astra, you know, versus a Viper gives you, is that ability to set up really deep in the post plants, make it a lot more difficult for your opponents to be able to dislodge you if necessary, because they have to get so much further into your back lines. And as long as you have good flank control, which in theory you could with the deadlock.
Yeah, and Gen.G kind of on top of orbs here.
Is really annoying.
Spotted there. They think that they are in the clear.
Dude, they thought it was just a freebie and Jip Boys gets double kill. Dude, Gen.G caught sleeping a little bit. They really think there would be no one out here?
Knowing that there's going to be some
They late went showers. Like anyone could have walked over to any of these positions.
Getting collected together and in all likelihood striking this A site.
Man, Jit has been so good.
Chat, let me.
Just such a smart,
Okay,
sturdy
I'm
player.
hoping for a pause because the bunnies are fighting heavy.
Great aim.
I have to break it up.
One of my all-time favorite players to watch is Jit. Little info spot there, but Karan
red card, dude. Red card for the bunnies. That's for sure.
It's going to be a risk though, because the pressure's coming in from the flank. Governor just bounce forward here into the side, finds the kill, and now they are basically committed here. At least Yeoman is. Munchkin's still over on the opposite side, but Yeoman's going to have to give the relay like, I'm trapped in. Not much that he can do, and now he's been ping revealed, so he's just desperately going to try to break this wall.
God, they're going to have to save. Okay, chat. This gives me like 20 seconds. I'll be back in a bit.
Not quite going to get caught, but this is already a fantastic start for Talon. 3-0 on the bonus conversion.
It's a flawless on the bonus, assuming they don't go reach out for more kills. Unreal. It's hard to do better than they did to start a map. They've already got Von's ult online. I mean, Things are looking rather good, and Gen.G already left scratching their heads. Trying to figure out a way to deal with this, but I mean, what do you do here? You just get outdone by Primi and A Showers, and that's kind of round almost over. Barring any kind of miracle play. I mean, we saw plenty of those on Lotus in the previous match, but unbelievable stuff from him.
Jib Boy's coming up huge.
Yeah, they mad.
Clearly having a good time saying they mad. And I don't think that they wrong right now. As this has been very clean these last 2 rounds. As you mentioned, ult online.
All right.
Then we just go ahead and send that off the rip.
See if they start fighting more.
Yeah, it's like the desk was talking about.
Fish, oh, they can really start snowballing here.
Off the rib, and it's gonna be Foxy who ends up getting picked apart. Governor just swings out, finds him.
They almost had texture with that grab well too. Nice attempt at a combo play from Talon. This opens up.
Bunny Cam does watch him dueling all day.
Cruises all the way over towards A short.
And a little bit of a poke and prod fight there against Munchkin. You could force back, but it's just gonna call.
Chemayuki, did you just gift as I went in to go break up the bunny fight? It's getting out of control. Wait, did you gift 10 earlier as well when I was on break? What's going on, dude?
Munchkin on an island as he's able to go ahead and come away with 2 kills. Looks for a little bit more.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it until just now. You're crazy.
Give his team an opportunity now.
Thank you so much for the support. Stop sneaking in the subs. Every single time.
We tucked here outside of lamps. Pain shell still available from texture. Where and when does he decide to send it?
That is on his head.
It forward, Primi forced to try to take the fight.
Okay, solid hold over towards Showers as well for sure.
Texture continues to try to take some space, but Ban still accurate as ever. Finds one, but
got a little bit
the
close.
others. The fuse will come in. Gen.G get themselves on the board here.
Talon have so much money.
I think this is pretty well played, pretty well read by Cruz and Talon. Just an outplay from
Chemiyuki, thank you so much for doing that, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
That was Munchkin's turn.
Sorry that I missed them, but yeah, I feel like that's your plan.
God, that's fast. Nice, Governor.
The bunny's good at trading. Probably. Dude, one of them would be. Honestly, one of them would be an entry fragger. Just always starting. Just sending it at the other bunny, dude. Always starting things.
Get the team in with the advantage.
Overheating.
Economy though.
Dueling every single minute.
Gen.G trying to build theirs up, and yeah, some minor tags onto Yeoman as well as Munchkin, but Ban does eat a bit in kind.
Able to take control of that orb at the very least. Now you got Munchkin playing the front of site there. Same place we saw Foxy9 die. Karan able to avoid death. The back finds a kill.
There's a smoke there, but
Finds Ban. Puts him down clear on that haunt. Spike still dropped here over at Connector as a slow creep up from Cruz. Works his way in towards this A site. Foxy peeking in towards Showers, not spotting much of anything. Texture here at Heaven, trying to steady the aim. Ends up just going for the wild spray and ends up falling down, but it sets up for Foxy to have some heavy aim.
God, it did not look convincing from Texture in Heaven, but
the net will be removed.
It's a good recovery from Foxy. Yeah. Very, very nice. Nice shots from him. Yeah, Texture was involved in a lot of those assists.
Get Gen.G up to 2.
The demon that continues to haunt Talon of Foxy9. He has been an absolute thorn in their side throughout the years. Continues to be so. Phenomenal stuff from him, but just really good map control from Gen.G. A slight change up in how they're positioning their pieces at the front of B. Using that toxic screen. Just spraying through.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like that. That first shot was nasty.
Sometimes you just get rewarded for game sense. Karan watching Mako in the previous series is like, oh yeah, just shoot through smokes. Just rely on my instinct. That's how we get advantages.
There you go.
Governor now attacking op. Texture has one on the defense
and
as
op.
well.
Not going to expect the attack op, that's for sure. Cruz gets a kill or an orb. He gets his ults. That's why everyone's heavy facing and fighting the orbs.
guess Talon, you know,
A little bit of pressure
obviously
there in
a
terms of
big
the gunshot.
piece of Gen.G's
And then straight
game
up
plan,
group
big
over
piece of the
towards
puzzle is
A.
to get that op into Texture's hands.
What is going on at spawn here? Little
Smoke
trade?
dissipating, Texture holding the line. Ban might just end up being an unfortunate casualty, but no, Texture's going to continue to
No
swing.
way, the timing on this was
Pulls up the angle, looks at the
outrageous.
re-peek, and Texture's able to collect.
That was insane.
HL's
Couldn't have been
further
any
slows
better.
things up. As now,
Official
the
through the
double
TP.
attack,
Wait, it hit
no,
3.
no, no. He catches on
Oh
to
god,
absolutely
3!
everyone.
3 with the combo.
The combo play, Foxy and
Oh
Karen
god.
stack up the ults, and they have burnt Talon to a crisp.
That is unreal.
What?
The coordination from Gen.G looking so sharp.
That's the
now.
combo.
Talon in tatters.
And that's how you envision it in your
Right.
head, but 3 is a lot.
To scrape
A
something
mirror tune,
together
thank
here
you
at
so much for
Ban.
the prime. Appreciate the 5
But
months. Thank you for that.
1v5, and the money's gotten away
I would
from
say
them
a
bit
free
after
pass
such a
on
great
fish
start
stone is
for
rare
Talon,
on its
3 in a
own.
row. And Gen.G punches right back with 3 of their own.
That was sick.
So many of these rounds today have just been decided by like one moment, just one big play.
That was a huge one. I mean, it's not, you know, similar to, you know, to go back to
10 seconds left.
the Raze ultimate from GenG in that first round of overtime. It's not every
Yeah.
day that we see the triple kill orbital strike, much like the showstopper.
For sure.
It's just that coordination coming to fruition as Foxy
Okay.
will ensure that
Nice
nothing
shot
is
as well.
carried
No
over.
one taking
Flawless
any
round for
damage in the
Gen.G as
end.
They tie it up 3-3.
Well, okay. How long do we wait on the timeout button? Sometimes Frost can be pretty fast with them.
And I think he's already called it. Saw the timer stop there.
Let's
so
see
barring
it.
any kind of potential tech
Ooh.
issue.
God, it was
that'll be
fast. It was
But
so
yeah,
ready.
Gorgeous setup here from the side of Gen.G. It's just another, you know, great read, great understanding of where these players are going to be clustered. They're able
Holy.
to capitalize. Kind of a reminds me of the setup, that Seize nade combo that we saw from them on Lotus outside of B, I believe, versus Heretics over at Shanghai,
Oh, yeah.
where they're just able to get Texture like an instant 4K. When the coordination is on, it is on. Solid start for Talon, now slowed down. Let's see what the playbook beckons here as we come out of this timeout.
Yeah, very curious. You know, Jovi as well getting involved. Really trying to get the boys all situated. I'd like to see, you know, a little bit more aggressive.
Does feel like Jovi does a lot of
from
talking in the
Governor.
timeouts.
That was working for them. Even though it, you know,
Yeah,
again,
it's been
maybe
like
frag out of control or
kind of been
anything, but
consistent every time we
that
watched
extra
him.
space that he was buying was opening up the map a lot for them.
Opening up map, he was getting information for
Yes.
them. I mean, ultimately, like, you can play that style. We saw, you know, Buzz was
Yeah.
doing that. You know, still kind of does it from time to time on T1.
I would
but
love
very much
Gen.G
remains
now
correct. Ultimately, the
to
goal is,
heavy
you know, don't go
holds.
-31, and then,
Like
you
a
know, as
heavy
long as you're
hold
getting
of
information for your team, you
Hooker
should
on
be in a
this
good
would
spot.
be
Yeah, as long
really
as you're
good.
winning the rounds, who cares?
Because Talon have been
That's-
taking a
that's
fair
what
amount of
matters at the end
time
of the
and
day.
like inserting one tier.
Got a couple big ults.
Now
He's
you'd
been
imagine
sitting
they're
on
going to
that
focus
annihilation for
elsewhere.
quite
So if
some
they
time.
heavy hold this and they're a little bit
Find some
looser
value out
over
of that.
towards long, I think they're going to have a
Have to
great
clear.
score.
Does work. Snakebite is
It's
gonna
a
follow up,
lovely
do some
molly over
damage to
towards
Governor.
there. They don't know if they
Four-man
pushed all the
stack
way
outside
through
of
though,
B,
and they wanted to
three-man
try
stack,
and
excuse
prowl
me,
it to
outside of B
check.
For Gen.G.
So
So just Munchkin
even though Talon
Viper
don't take the control, they
try
do
to control
create the question mark on the
shower
showers.
space and does enough. Talon doesn't really feel like they want to re-aggress into that, so they're just going to set up. Spot of the head.
Plenty spotted out there is clear on that wingman. Just going to be slow drift away here. And tucking back over towards that connector, but space not really being gained at all. What does the go button
Hey,
look like for Talon?
Fake with the
Looks like it's going
fade
to be
or
this Nightfall, but
and the
three
fade then
players
has
clustered
spike.
out over towards
So is
B,
this
and
like a double?
Texture just peeking out. This long angle being completely ignored. He just comes away with a free kill. Attack now onto the A site, getting ready to resume it.
What an
Primmy
absolute shot that
playing on
is.
elevation,
Felt like he was
unanticipated, able
moving.
to find a very nice headshot. Rid of the enemy Raze.
Take hold. 30 seconds left.
Oh, maybe a double swing to Governor. Great covering fire. No man's able to answer one back. Showstopper, however, for Governor online. TP taken. Going to be noted here. Governor.
Yeah, and Governor just gets the kill with that. Oh, wait.
He's gonna find too much. Just a bit of damage.
Oh, dude, Foxy 9 kind of bait him out there heavy.
Does have that annihilation. Does he send it in the round? Might not have to, but he's gonna use it anyway. Gets the headshot onto one. Foxy stunned up. Cruz picks him apart. Talon look to regain the lead. Both committed. The swing out. Ready for the double phase. The time is not going to be on his side.
Oh,
Ultimately, Yeoman can maybe make this a little bit more
damn,
costly.
it's
here for
unlucky
the team, and he will
time-wise.
be able to do so.
Still, good amount of damage done on this.
Cannot win the round, so Talon regain the lead.
If Primi
Tremendous
doesn't
patience
get
shown
that
by Talon in
kill,
this round
it's
throughout.
such a different round.
fact
It,
that
it was
Primi
actually looking a little
able to
bit
challenge
rough
a
in
player
terms
like
of the
Texture when he has
actual
an
like macro
operator.
of the round, but
So
as soon as he gets
been
this
just
kill,
slowly creeping down
oh
this
my,
goodness,
looked
that's
so weird.
fast. Governor
As soon as he
able
got
to
that
claim a
kill,
light. Karan got
and it kinda
trapped behind
changed
the deadlock
everything.
wall, and I'm like, oh, he's in
Rotate came
trouble.
in.
Oh, never mind.
What was that? Dude, looks like a
Thought maybe Primi
Call
might
of Duty
send the
kill.
ult or something, but able to hold on to it for the post plant.
Make it happen.
And finally, a change of direction for Talon.
Yeah,
back
just
to the
insta
winning side of
ADS.
the column
What I mean.
leaderboard. Couple big ults though. Showstopper, Nightfall for Yeoman. And push up here. Let's see what they want to do.
That's going to be sent. Those get dodged.
Yeah.
Just
And
top
Talon
down.
do this all the
Ooh,
time, right?
head spotted.
They understand.
Not taking
I
off.
said at the beginning, right? They understand the
wide there from
weaknesses of their
Texture.
comp.
It's huge
They
info,
got an
though.
Astra. If they don't have
There's
hookah
at least
control,
two, including the
like the
alpha
most
over a
common
V.
game plan you would do against
Alpha
this
can
comp
just
is heavy
find a
hookah
little bit of
control,
space at A,
and then
especially
you
if
can
get
crossfire
dealt
on
with.
site.
Should have a
And
pretty good
we-
opportunity to get around conversion.
Every single time from Talon, make sure they take hookah control to create that pressure.
Shoulders of Charon, who catches a glimpse, pushes out of the smoke, is able to strike and finds one, and Munchkin is ready
chance.
for the rush. Big boys taken down, and now for Talon.
Really hard for them to plant here.
Right now, everybody's just clustered up over towards Lamps, and Charon is looking to pick them apart.
Especially when we're hitting shots like that.
Looking for the fourth.
Very
assassin.
nice, dude. Just
As
lovely
it is
shots
a
on this.
flawless 4 kills for Charon, 4 rounds for Gen.G. We are tied once more.
Yeah, and you got to start looking at the Talon money here.
Sounds easier
And
than it is
everyone's
getting
not
rid
got
of Karan
anything.
and Munchkin on a site.
Got 3 people sitting on 1,900.
Tremendous instincts there. I mean, of course, with the blast pack noise giving it away makes it a little bit easier for Karan, but shit, just getting outdone by Munchkin. Then it's Karan time. Just an Iron Man is Karan. He just is so strong.
Yeah, looks like they might.
I mean,
Looks like they might change up and go
talking
something
about
a little bit
on the
faster.
desk,
We got
setting up
Texture
this
up
game,
over
so
towards
after that
B.
series against DRX, the
This is the
immediate
first
level
time
up
that
we
maybe
saw
they're
from
not.
Gen.G,
Well, I say the first
looking
time.
a bit more like their former
They've been
selves.
playing like 2 rounds in a row
As
where they
well,
actually play
looking
hookah a
lot
little
more
bit.
comfortable and having a lot more fragging power. Speaking of which,
The
look at
Tev
these
is big.
bars. 2 players absolutely
Yeah, the
destroyed.
Teva hit all 3.
Yeoman just staying tucked here into the corner for now, but
Oh, the Teva
so
stopped
much damage
everything.
dealt.
Bring them down.
So hard with this toxic screen for Talon to take control of hookah the way that they want to. And anytime they get any presence in there, there's just spam and nades thrown their way. This is. Oh!
First
Ooh.
shot wide. For the read,
Oh.
looks for the flick. Texture unable to find it. It's a lot of damage in transit across.
Yeah, nade long would be
We'll
nice.
have to play this out a little bit more slowly. Looks like Talon might be getting grouped up for a teleport play, but no, we'll just face him. That's going to be a collapse.
Dude gets a third attempt at it and
Just
gets a
down the
double,
chin,
of
see if he can
course.
try to stop it from being a flawless,
Okay,
but no,
very, very
Charon will
nice.
go
Just
ahead and spray up into the smoke.
shot through
Finds
the
him.
smoke as
And
well.
Flawless as Gen.G regain the lead by 1 round.
1 armory buy. That's it.
Not a lot to do there with the weaker buy, and just great delay from Gen.G. Again, comboing this utility to make hookah an absolute nightmare. And even though Texture whiffs a few split the uprights here, doesn't
Makes up
matter.
for it.
Yep. Still gets 2 out of 3 shots, so not bad.
Damn,
Ooh, the
dude.
spray through the wall, too.
It hit him through that angle.
Players popping off. I believe it's Charon who's being the loudest, and understandably,
He's been the hype man now.
he's got another orbital strike already cycled through. Showstopper now out.
The
Texture
classic.
sends it. Crew's gonna be whittled away. after
Aggro
not
short,
killed off. Munchkin with a
and
rare appearance on the operator.
yeah, anytime
Immediately
someone's
down.
peeking out over towards here, they're getting into one time.
Crash now sent out, clearing.
We might see
towards
the
the
round that I
B
was
side
talking
box,
about
he's staying
though, because they
calm.
have hookah control. This
that is-
might be.
Flank is covered here. As Yeoman
Ooh, this is cool, dude.
takes
Talon
over.
got some.
Flank goes for the plan.
Talon got a lot of thought.
Push in towards
Right, they
side
know
to go
that
ahead,
they can't
stave them off.
just use double smoke
now with the
for
offhand.
elbow. So they leave elbow open because they killed long, and that's the
Not really
person that
looking to
rotates
shove
back
on
to
the Texture.
elbow.
Takes quite a bit
And they
in
smoke
response.
off hookah, smoke off
I mean,
spawn.
considering his angles.
Look at Jit.
Yeah, deep flank. All the way around the back, the barrier mesh. Try to hold them in for now. Primi swings out, catches one.
So they smoke off hookah,
Hookah
smoke off
window,
spawn.
Ban finds a shot. Texture forward here in the sight now. Looking to strike, comes up with 2. 3 players, however, still left. Spots out 1. Grabwell comes in. Governor
Yeah,
strikes
it is a
from
nice attempt
behind,
from.
and the flank be
Texture
damned,
here.
not needed. Talon tie it
That
up.
was nice from Talon.
Yeah,
That
looked
was
like
very nice.
Maybe Texture had some
Yeah,
kind of
it's a good
miracle.
way of dealing with
Just like-
just the single smoke.
I'll never forget that one against Paper Rex on
Just
Lotus
leaving
last
elbow
year.
early,
That
and it just makes
1v4.
sense because why would there be
He's
anyone
got another
elbow
one
if
of
this
those
guy's
in
playing
store.
here?
Oh,
Especially as they get some kind of
legit.
pressure over
Using
towards
that ult to clear space on the site.
Uka.
Wingman didn't get cleared. Took a couple of bullets, but survived. Got the plant down. That was huge for Talon. Gave them a little bit extra time to spread their wings. Get around that site. So once they get the plant down, they're starting to look pretty solid in the post-plant scenarios. Just sometimes a matter of getting there. This time Texture so far forward with this op. Jip boys. Okay. Prowler doesn't get the identification necessarily.
Nah,
that
but
it's
like,
the
why are
op.
you
There's
shooting a
player
Prowler
there.
that early if you don't have a double?
They're going to be doing mental
Yeah,
gymnastics
you
and
can
likely
see the pings
figuring
come
it
in.
out, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Pass over on the operator once again into the hands of Ban. Governor wanting to be the tip of the spear here. Texture rotating over though. Gets into position.
Gotta smoke this corner off.
Prowler cleared. Swing coming through. Texture nails the shot this time around. Looks for the
Ooh,
raid peek,
that
and
one's-
it's so damn snappy.
That one's
Finds
fast.
the shot. Primi sends out the net. It's a catch. Caron watching the opposite side of the map. Will find the headshot now. The push forward. Primi trying to keep them in this.
Very nice from Munchkin here.
Teleporting's taken 2 players now.
Just not
arriving.
giving him the extra kill.
The 1v3. Can Primi be that guy? 35 seconds to try to play with, but the spike still dropped outside of garden. Double stack, high low.
This was cool,
Foxy
dude.
hits the
Munchkin did
shot.
great there. Obviously, Texture did unreal to hit
blow
the
for
shots,
blow,
but just a
trading the
little
lead.
bit of discipline to just fall off that. Respect the
And-
1v3.
Quite the back and forth. But this time, again, this is something that has hurt them on the eco round, where that angle's not smoked off, and Texture can just make it rain with the operator. Sure, eventually you break through, but the round's basically done. Get the op, get the op.
Well, they got it. Is going to be in hand, but you can see
Okay,
here going in
one
the
of
last
those
round,
faster
they have a few
rounds.
singers.
Double
Some
stinger.
rifles.
I mean, they got great
Lots to
ults
play with,
though.
Face your fear.
Karen has his ult.
Showstopper here.
Munchkin has his, but he might go down before he gets to use it.
Sent out, Primi goes swinging
Yeah.
and somehow wins the fight. Coming now, planting his feet. Picks up one, but Foxy tries to hold
No,
down.
no way,
What is
dude, that is nuts.
How does he connect that spray?
That is insane.
Unbelievable!
Oh, that's one of the best things I've ever seen in Valorant.
Won't get an ace, but who gives a
that's
damn?
insane. That's one of the best things I've seen, bro. That's so
I'm
hard
on
to
my
do.
feet. I cannot believe that.
Yeah, that's
7 to 5 and a
unreal.
half.
I am just, my jaw's on the floor. I thought this looked great for
It is
Talon.
the solo pass
What an
and
entry
dueling
there
in
for
front of
Primi
the ult.
Governor. Show this again. Ooh,
Damn, dude, that was sick.
ooh,
That was such a little.
that is, it's hard to do it better than that, folks.
Yeah, no, it is hard to do better than that. It's
He
it's
has
kind of
just-
far range as well.
It's been so good against Talon.
Bro,
throughout-
solo
again,
held
I
the
go back
site.
to it
Got him
throughout the years.
7.
He seems to just level up. I mean, he's been good for Gen.G this year too, but that was something else.
That is absolute insanity what Foxy was just able to conjure up.
Sideshow's furious.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Yeah, he said he's the D1
is-
Foxy hater, right?
That one's going to be in the highlight reels. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely. Still though, Talon down by 2. Able to find that opening pistol. If he can do that again, they're on the fast track to try to restabilize this map. As you mentioned, have not lost it in VCT.
That was awesome.
We look for 7-0 overall on Bind.
And attack side is usually pretty good for them. Against Nongshim, they went 9-3 on their attacker side. So this is going to be kind of interesting. Gen.G seems to be pretty in control other than the first 3 rounds. When Talon came out hot, won their bonus, and you're thinking, all right, their map pick, they're looking good. They're looking like they might go on to face T1 tomorrow, but
Okay,
Jesus.
fast send it.
such
Molly,
tremendous players, such great.
Molly and
combos
4
with
pass and
utility,
hookah send though.
The
We got
thrash,
2 people waiting in
strike,
spawn for the reaction.
throw.
As soon as they see this Molly insta rotate, they're gonna be 2 people here early.
Back over towards elbow. That
Yeah,
does go
fast
out.
flood.
Governor tries to swoop in, tries to capitalize. Ends up getting taken
Dude,
down.
look at
Man,
this
however, able to
fade
find
eye.
a second, looking for the third, but wide swing comes out and Yeoman's there on the flank. Covering fire to find the kill. Spike. Tap the plant. not yet held. As Noise gets cut.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, shit.
Boy, he's able to find one. It's going to be teleported now, taken here by Karan. Trying to clutch this out, but fast on the rotates. It's not going to have too much of a window here. Shallow plant just in front of showers. Tell them pretty much everything they need to know as the concuss comes through. Karan now, not quite able to tuck into
very
showers.
nice.
Will get caught
Cool
out in
little
the open.
pistol from
2
them.
for 2 on pistols. Talon.
One, they
Close
got
the
some
gap.
deadlock stuns.
1 round
They have a
separate.
fade kind of back
This
over
looked
towards
like
spawn. They have two
maybe
people
Gen.G was
literally
just
in
gonna
spawn
bully
and they
their
just
way
wait
through
for
the B site.
reactions. The
Texture just
1-2-2 and then
very little
the bus and it's
hesitation.
faster rotate
Goes
out of the
right
2
into
on the
hookah.
site. Here is fade and
Blast
fake and
backs
just
in.
fade eye out.
They're
With this
just
fade,
all
I got them
going
a
in there
lot.
with them off the back of the Dizzy.
That's so nice. He got
Smokes
them
as
that
well,
extra
right where
kill
they
that
need to
honestly
be,
made the
but
difference.
Talon able to punch back, able to find
Good
just
pistol.
enough damage to slow this up. And then Jit, as soon as that smoke dissipated right outside
16
of the
to
B
4
hall
in
door,
pistols for Talon, really?
Crew's fired up,
That's wild. 16
trying
to
to
4.
keep Talon in this match.
16 out of 20.
This map feels so important for them.
I
Outlaw for Governor.
mean, you can see that it
Guardian
has.
for Van,
You can see whoever does
Bugs,
that
and a
pistol
stick
has
for
like
Cruz.
there's a lot of fault that goes into it.
See if they can convert. Gen.G really patient. A couple sheriffs as usual.
This is quite a lot of sheriffs,
Going up and over the top.
Scary.
and that is potentially
Ooh, swings out.
a lot of light
Let's get
armors for
back to the
Governor after
demise.
this, into the next round.
Solid opening kill here for Talon. Some sheriffs still to work with from Gen.G.
Talon seemingly reading that this might go back towards B. I mean, Munchkin on his own, he dies. A lot of times he might just be on his own, quite literally. So that's what makes Gen.G so hard to read. Now this round maybe won't make too huge of a difference, but at the very least, it might have bought Gen.G the ability to get a plant through. Governor tries to contest, gets immediately dizzied.
Yeah, up and over the top, then gets marked by the Haunt. Plant can now come through. Shell
Yeah, wingman.
Not quite going to connect there onto the wingman, at least not
He
in
plants
time.
on the
Plant
outskirts.
is in play.
The dodge is the
Real
nade.
weaponry here for Gen.G.
Let's see how much damage they can do.
Talon should be well
They're
poised.
allowed
Try to equalize.
no deaths really in
Karan
terms
just trying
of
to hold the line
keeping
here
the
at
guns
lamps.
here.
Net comes
But
in.
at the
Boom
moment,
box
it's
gonna
just
have
like
be
trying to
cleared
win the
out. Right
round.
click deals with it. Couple sheriff shots. Counter spray here from Talon. 2 on point. Plant packing forward. Texture looking for another target. Can't quite make it happen.
Oh, they did
Karan
alright
makes it
damage-wise.
A hell of a lot more costly than we might have anticipated.
Three guns,
Comes away
one
with 2,
armor.
but Premi with 3. That's enough to go
EDG
ahead
a
and
bit
get
of
the round
advantage
win.
qualifying
Talon
earlier?
tied
Yeah,
up
a
at
little bit.
7-7. They can get another bonus
Nothing
conversion.
too crazy,
Will
but
regain
it
the
is an
lead.
advantage.
This is just
Them regret their choices.
so cool from Gen.G. The way they toy with you, with the information that they know you have, and then how they use that against you. You know, in this case, Munchkin on his own, no other contact made. Oh, surely they're going B. When in fact, they just set up for a slow push towards A, and Governor can't really do anything about it with the utility that they have to clear that site space. So you keep a Guardian and an Outlaw, some Sheriffs, a little bit of armor.
Look at this, though.
And they miss a little bit of
Heavy
util
stack
for
in.
the heavy armors,
It's going
but
to be a shooting gallery where they're able to collect 2 for Texture. Answers back with 2 of his own.
My God, it looks like aim
Tries to
labs.
steady the spray pan. Does
so many
survive
things to
despite
shoot
that.
at.
Here
Spike
on the
down,
ground.
2v2.
Premi has
Premi
the
gets his
annihilation.
ult.
Heron swinging, finds the first.
Throwing
Oh.
That going to be lobbed in. I mean, Munchkin, I'm not sure exactly what he's looking at. They know where the last player is. Now starts to go on the rotate to join in. Seems like maybe didn't realize that Texture had basically killed off the entire team. And now, ooh, gun barrel, I believe, has been spotted. Bemi, ooh, turns his legs back over,
Oh.
gets the headshot. Swaps weapons. All on Karan. Slowly inching forward and
Oh,
somehow
dude, it
wins
is
out
so
on the
close,
fight.
just above.
Pinpoint accuracy.
That was
But
a
it's
really
still
nice try, no matter
fantastic
what. Great
from
bonus.
Talon. They might not be able to gain the lead for themselves, but they take so much out of the hands of Gen.G there.
Yeah, they're just so tenacious. Sticking through this fight, they're you know, this is fine. Try to send the Dizzy through. Didn't matter, still able to win, even though it got cleared. Karan, God, he's so just rock solid,
Oh,
man.
it was perfect swing.
He's the thing, just built of rock.
Onto the showers this time, no stack. spread out a little bit more here onto the A side. I say that, they're all getting clustered towards short.
Just wait. They've decided.
Okay,
to
with the
stack
amount
this
of
one
damage
somewhere
done
else.
though, obviously, it is a very important round.
Or pick up outside of
4
that
people
B
and
side.
3 people
Thing
that
is,
come by next.
Do have the annihilation for Talon.
The heavy hold over towards short,
Pretty good
high, lower.
opportunity. Primi just holding a tight
Exercise
angle
is
for
all.
showers.
Primi
Decides to
obviously
throw up the
still has the
wall
ult from
instead.
last round. Karen,
Force
1
the
orb
issue
will
over
kill
towards short
away.
if possible.
And that
Alright,
Prowler has
popped in the
completely missed the
teleporter.
mark.
Doesn't actually
Got
get to
stuck
check,
in
so Munchkin's
TP.
position for now still going to be covered. As okay, just gonna be a face out on short. Texture coming away with 2. Foxy. This end up being a bit of a casualty here for the side of Gen.G as Munchkin drifts off the angle. Or as the pressure starts coming in, Primi gonna be good for 1, but Texture finds himself a 3rd. With the rotate in around the back, 3 kills, 2 players pushing their way over towards short.
Spike
Texture in
planted.
backside, Munchkin gonna be looking to take the first fight here.
Ooh.
Noticed anything quite just yet. Swings in, shit boys.
Okay.
Able to find the kill.
Smoke's down.
Smoke called in from Karon, just watching the narrow angle. Has that orbital if he stays alive and disconnects, but looks like he won't even need to do so. Just takes the fight and wins it.
I mean, has Wingman.
That's all on Ban to see if he can try to find some punish, but right now Gen.G looking like they're poised to move up 9-7. Yeah, time is just not going to be there either.
No, there's no way. Way too late, even with the wingman. Yeah, no hope. Time to back off. Karan. I think if my my eyes don't deceive me, 19-8 right now.
Sounds about right.
They had the triple
is
stack on short and they
another
lost
level.
by this much.
I mean, to think that after last year, how good he was throughout all of last year.
Right.
You're like
19 to
obviously rookie
8.
of the year.
I mean, 3 of them with that ult kill combo.
Crazy mechanics, great game
Ooh.
sense, plays off his teammates so well.
That looked so
I think
rough.
that he might just be better this year, and there's going to be, in some ways, maybe more called upon him because it's a new squad. And I'm not saying that it's because the other players aren't as good or anything. I'm saying because it's going to take time to get this all together again.
Sure.
And he's still just stepping up to the task. I mean, Primi's having a great map as usual, 17-12, but he's not able to best Karan.
4 of them here.
Plenty.
Oh, that nade's on his
Noise
head.
heard here is Ban just taking the teleporter out. Himself away, eluding damage. So the team though does get tagged up. As a ping directly on Munchkin's position comes through.
Well, they've got him pinned, but they're
I mean, Ban
they're
Ban
backing
took
off
the
of this.
TP, then knew that
They
he
have
took
all
the
info. They
TP,
cleared all of the back
and
of
then
A,
he just
and a bunch of
he
them are
just
going
started
over to A.
dueling. He had the gun, so he
Ban's
took the
like,
angles, and then he just
"Guys,
carries on pushing.
Go back to B.
He's kind of
What are you
surprised that
doing?"
no one was
Rotate
here
back
watching
through.
him. Holds it all
almost-
down,
ooh,
tells his
Gen.G
team to
almost
stack
got a
4
window.
over towards
well.
B. As we can see,
Timing on
TP is
this.
giant at the moment,
Very
but
mesh coming
I
through.
wonder if Ban's going to stay close
Trying
to
lock
it.
him off for now.
Yeah, he goes back here.
But with the noise.
This might get a little bit
cut here,
weird.
You can see Talon trying to make up their mind, trying to really establish where the hell they are. But Ban getting so far forward over at connector, or at short. This is, yeah, they're not over here. They've got to be
Beto
over towards
goes
B.
in, hits a
Nightfall
lot.
gets committed to here by
They
Cruz.
can't, like, they honestly, Astra
wanted
ult
to
goes in,
pull
they're
off
trying to
this
make him
thrifty.
cancel.
Your risky TP.
Trying to make him
Gen.G
TP.
has no idea what's going on the other side of the map.
It's again that they start doubling back. They're continuing to doubt themselves and doubt the call. Cosmic Divide holding Gen.G at bay for the
Got
moment.
15 seconds.
There's the Nightfall. Up and over the top goes Texture, and down goes Primi.
Wow, end up being an incredible
Karen
hit.
able to find one more with that
10
orbital.
seconds left.
Ban now trying to strike,
Oh,
but here
no.
on his flank, it's gonna be Munchkin with just that outlaw in hand, so he can't get it. Cruz swinging out, takes Karen's head off. The HP though just not on their side. 94 between the two of them as Texture turns the sights back over towards Long.
Yeah,
looking for
Combs
the
come
right
in.
click.
One
Even though he's got a
enemy
perfectly
remaining.
good rifle in hand, wants to take him down with a classic and will do so.
And they've got the low
Gen.G.
HP. Okay, good
Close out the round,
recovery
get
from
themselves up to
Gen.G.
double
Talon end up losing
Just
a
having
really
great
costly
coordination
rounds.
Using the ultimate.
Yeah, they end
using
up
the
just using
thrash,
so many ults and get
clear a
nothing
ton of
for it. They
space
kind
and
of all
catch Talon
ends.
completely off guard. Talon just really having a hard time reading this round for whatever reason. Even try to throw the annihilation at the problem. I don't think it hit anybody.
Dude, the fade damage did
God,
so
Texture
much.
Has just been
The timing of the fade
so-
ult was actually incredible with the other ults.
electric.
Holy.
Jeez, Karan. Yeah,
He never stopped screaming.
he is. Yeah, some say he's still screaming to this day. But
God.
what
Talon,
do you do?
yeah,
I
the
mean, it's
by
hard when
rounds
you're
they're
having
getting
some of these
really
rounds and
wrecked as
They're
well.
just out coordinating you. They're kind of out reading you. They're out shooting you. Everything's swinging
You got a
towards
double
Gen.G right
pistol
now,
into a
and
7-10.
again, Talon
It's
has had
don't
some
have
rounds, has had
much
some
good
good
news for you.
moments, but anytime it seems like they might get some momentum, just right back. Gen.G's right back into it. I'm never going to get over that Foxy 4K. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's rent-free.
Yeah, that one was...
Got permanent residency right now in my brain. So disgusting to pull off.
That's one of the nastiest ones I can remember.
Well, Talon need to have plays like that flushed from their brains. Just try to clean the slate, try to run things back from here.
Governor at least with a
Rash
kill
available.
gets all.
Governor not too far off.
They just
one
need to
charge
start getting
from
some
that next
rounds though,
showstopper.
and the
Yeah.
buy rounds.
All
They go for
loading
another
towers.
4-1.
Everybody else, I'm pretty sure on the other side of the map. Yep. So, a lot of pressure here. Yes, you have the sonic sensors to give you a little info. Haunt as well. Gonna clear out something. Governor
His
trying
short
to
goes
reposition
in,
off
Governor's
those
in
Texas
trouble.
turning U-Hauls. You gonna
Kind
be
of just
ready?
needs to
Yeah.
get out of there.
Boombot gets the spot out. Up, not quite confirmed here. Meantime, Jit getting a glimpse on the Munchkin as the bite comes through. And Charon double faces forward. Does take a bit of damage, down to 10 HP. Is Primi going to be
Nade's
spotted rotating
great.
towards backside? Foxy's able to find Ban, the blast pack forward. Plants his feet, looks the kill, cannot find
Ooh,
it.
Primi got another.
Takes down the enemy Gecko. Charon and Yeoman now. 1v2 is Pain Shell not quite going to go deep enough to get the kill. Just a smattering of damage found.
It's a good amount of
Yeoman
damage.
ends up falling even further than I could have anticipated.
Yeah, I felt like he jumped into it slightly.
Oh, swing
Oi!
out. How does he find that timing?
Jesus, he's having an absolute game.
Charon is a Time Lord. He knew. That is unbelievable. Right as he goes for the Boombot now, asking Cruz to do
Oh
everything.
my goodness, dude! What?
But Charon continues to be an absolute
Yeah, I mean,
force of
if he's gonna look
destruction.
like this, then
Well,
What'd you do?
we've already compared him to various Marvel characters. Iron Man,
Go for the obvious one,
Thanos. Now you kind of said the Time Lord, so Doctor Strange.
Can't even be. I mean, Thanos died. Like, you know, it's,
Yeah,
it's not even that accurate.
Yeah, no. Karen's just better.
He's looking like an immortal being.
Yep.
the
The
micro
man
adjustment
has all the
down.
Infinity Stones. It feels like he can do
It's a
everything
rare one.
correctly. He's got the soul, he's got the time, he's got the power.
Spoilers. Chat. The film's been out for
Unbelievable the way he's
years
performing
and
well.
years.
He's connecting, but nothing to swing off of it.
Yep.
Your own fault if you haven't seen it
You
yet.
can really do. I like the way Gen.G does that entry onto that site as well. They get a spot onto a player going behind the tube. They throw the paint shells to back that player off.
You're about to watch it? Oh, okay. Yeah, you doing that tonight?
Munchkin. Oh, this time he's good for the shot. Swinging in, Primi holding the line, just not able to come away with it. Has a devastating loss at the top of the round here. Talon need to be turning the tides.
There's 4 more people that can get one shot.
Patience from Gen.G. Seeing what
They kind of
if
got
any,
wrecked. They
reaction
kind of
comes
got
from
wrecked.
Talon from that pick, but now
I
you've
know
got
it's not
Shower's
over
control.
yet, but
Now you can lean towards A, and Governor, poor Governor, all on his own. Yeah, he has a showstopper. He can maybe do
they
some serious
definitely got
damage.
wrecked.
He's trying to hide his presence, tucked into that corner at U-Haul. But against Gen.G, man, see if they read this.
Cross, start flying, bounce into the corner, has that Gecko.
Wait, the
Now
Team
shows up,
Gecko
goes in.
flash. What's
The
going
shallow
on?
use and nothing found. Mosh into the corner, and
Oh,
he is absolutely
boss.
dead. Just worked down, whittled away at. As Charon holding the angle, shifts,
Taken down.
gets the kill. Jit Boy's not given the opportunity. And ultimately here for Talon, the call to save to try to play this. and
God,
force
this
this
is their
overtime
map
has to be
pick.
made. So Pan will just slowly drift back through the spawn. Gen.G will move up to 12.
I just can't seem to make the right decisions now. The mental game starting to crumble for Talon. You know, Governor there under pressure, can't find any value out of the showstopper. Gets trapped in U-Haul and eliminated. Ban might be able to pick up something.
Last player
Nope.
standing.
Minor wide swing into the planting of the feet. Texture ensuring that they are able to carry over very little. Gen.G, 1 round away from delivering Talon's first ever map loss in the VCT leagues. here on Bind.
This is just tried to find some way to hide from that, but nowhere, no
Yeah,
space
this is
left.
perfect molly.
Rash cover, or excuse me, the Mosh covers a ton of floor space.
Bam has the glass cannon.
Got to try something.
Yeah. Five
Four-man
chances.
stacking at B again.
Imagine this number's not going to get that much smaller.
Fight.
Gambled correctly
Free
overall.
pass and fight over towards
Orb's
long.
taken.
I mean, they've been doing this all the time,
Orb's
just
staring
gambling.
here in the
Multiple
face.
people.
The
This is
slow
gonna get
creep
really
up as
weird.
this falls. Chaos will ensue. Firing squad gonna be set up. Foxy texture one.
Everyone's
FP,
tanked the
blind
grab
is
net.
in.
But they've got all the
Is
kills.
out.
And Talon got so
Crossband now
armed.
arriving, tries to replicate. The spray down can only find a singular kill.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the little reminder. Pistols 2-0.
Whittled away at, pushing out of
And
the
they got
smoke,
7.
dead. 13
They were kind
to
of
7,
4 up.
Gen.G
And then they would have ecoed. They
looking for
got
that
they
spot
bonused them,
in
right?
the lower
They won
final,
2 Byrons.
looking for a ticket to Masters Bangkok for themselves. They draw first blood here
Holy.
on Bind.
A slight